What's up guys, Sand Legend here, back again with another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and in today's video we are going to be going over the teams I made to take on the KIZUNA Clash versus ALBER on the 10-star difficulty. Now, I did have to change at least two of these teams on this in this video here, because two of them just did not work out the way I thought they would, and it's, as you'll see here, we're going to go over the quick variation where I drastically changed this team right here. So, this team originally was going to be using Gear 5, but I had no Gear 5 captains for some reason, and so I had to like make a team in the moment, and this is what I came up with, using the Yamato as my friend captain this time around. Still using Roger. I have Viper now on this team here because he does give us a defense down conditioner boost, as well as cutting our health, which I didn't remember he did that, and I was stuck on the final stage for a bit because I was just like, how am I going to get rid of the stun here? Because the Viper doesn't get the premium ability of stun until you unlock his level limit expansion and everything, or his limit break expansion, sorry. For the attack down and threshold, we do have the Kurosaki there, but she only does get rid of 4 turns in total, so we do have the support of Jozu on the Viper, which isn't a free-to-play unit, I understand that, but he is very accessible in the metal shop. So if you have 100 medals just lying around, I'd say go ahead and pick him up if you do need to get that Josie there. The Whitebeard, give us chain boundary. And the Yamato is going to be able to give us the damage reduction removal on stage 3. Color affinity. You have the Roger that we used on stage 2, as you see there, to give us some damage reduction. And the Ace and Luffy is going to be able to give us the spare removal and the attack boost. This team actually performed way better than I thought it was, it being a team I had to make in a moment. I did wish I did have a Gear 5 captain. I might go back again and see if I can find one, see if the team does work, but for right now, this is a team that can work for you guys. Now, this next team for the quick variation actually worked out perfectly, really. You had the Kid, like I said, being able to get rid of Threshold, and his captain ability being able to get rid of the damage reduction if you have a bomb slot. Kaido, attack and armor boost, cooldown and everything. Crocodile being able to reduce the spare, attack down, and the defense up. You have the Whitebeard getting rid of stun for us, and the Sasaki giving us the damage reduction on stage 2. Now, if I had to say, I think the Kamazo is the most replaceable because there's really nothing for him to do except to activate the Kid super type. I'd say the Croc and the Sasaki are also pretty replaceable too, because you can just kind of fill out those 3 spots where you just get rid of the other buffs and debuffs in the stages. You probably find someone for defense up, attack down, and the spare all separately. I'd probably find someone that does 2 in 1 or something like that, and get some damage reduction somewhere. They're really replaceable, if you ask me, for this team. For this team build specifically, they're really replaceable. And now moving on to the strength variation. Both these teams I'm about to talk about here, they worked out really well. I'm not really going to go over the next team like in depth when that part comes up and everything. I'll just talk about both at the same time. So like for the free-to-play team here, we did have the banner removal with the Roger, and like the other team, we have the Beach Rebecca. Both worked out really good. Resilience, we got rid of that for this team. We got rid of that with the Brook special. I'm pretty sure Resilience happened on this stage. I may be mistaken for that for some reason. I don't know why I'm thinking that. I'm pretty sure it happens on the stage. I don't know why I'm forgetting that right now. But yeah, we used the Brook special on this stage to at least get defense down with conditional boost. But I'm pretty sure also Resilience happens. I don't know why I'm blanking that right now. I'm gonna have to say it when it comes up here. And yeah, that's right. Yeah, there is Resilience here. Yes. So we used the Brook special to get around that. And for here, we actually had to use the EX Super a lot earlier than I thought, because we don't have the captain ability of that Roger Odin active, because they have bind on there right now. So after using the bind removal here, we use probably Brook here, then we use the EX Super to give us a full board of matching slots, and basically just beat the stage right here. Now, we do actually do enough damage to qualify for getting the 10 million HP threshold for the 3-turn Orb boost, so that we can actually have that for the final stage. So you actually can just use Kamazo here as well, and that also can help you get some more damage output here too. Also, you can just replace the Kamazo with someone else, so that's also a thing you can do. The Ashra Doji, threshold and everything, or defense up, conditional boost, all that stuff. And that's really it for that. Like the next team here too, we have the Shanks crew, Resilience with his captain ability, Chain Lock. The Law and Robin actually are pretty replaceable in that team as well. Komurasaki, you can just probably find another Orb booster for that lasts for 2 turns. If not, then you have Komurasaki there to give you a 2-turn Orb boost. Because that team didn't do enough damage. I think it was on me, less than like the team itself. Because it's kind of weird that the free-to-play team got more damage output than the other team that should have more damage output. So it probably was just a screw up on my part there. The Nami on that team also is able to give us the conditional boost, like I said, and total affinity, which is why I said the Law and Robin are replaceable. And all that jazz with the Roger Odin being able to give you the attack boost and water slots, all that stuff. That team also works out pretty well, so we're just going to move on to the next variation.
Yogun, 被害は無益に拡大する一方だ。まだ暴れた。やるぞ。行くぞ。やるか。 最後の島までもうすぐだ。面白い。我ここにいたり、この武具の最果てへと導く。
And now for the strength variation. This variation actually did like, I had to really change. So instead of trying to like shoehorn in some characters that can remove certain defensive effects, we're just using Carrot. Carrot's always going to be good in stuff like this. So we're using Carrot to get by all of the damage reduction and the threshold. And we have a totally different team setup here now. We have the Coliseum Cat Viper, we have the KIZUNA Clash Sabo, and we also have the Event Law and Kid unit. Now for stage 2, what we're going to be doing is, well, for right now, we're actually stalling for slots because we don't have any way to get matching slots on this second stage. But here, we're going to be using the, like I said, the Whitebeard to get rid of the burn for us and also get a 3-turn chain boundary. We also use Law and Kid to give us the chain growth rate boost and the end of turn damage for 3 turns. Both of those things last 3 turns. And with that, we're actually able to carry that into the final stage and get rid of the resilience like that. Speaking of the final stage, we have the Cat Viper giving us the attack boost. We have the Rebecca giving us the chain boost. And the Carrots will give us the orb boost. Now, one thing I did have to think about was the fact that after level 31, your slot multipliers get reduced if they're type slots. So we're using that Sabo to actually give us some tandem slots, a full board tandem slots. And that way we can actually bypass that debuff, and this team does pretty good amounts of damage actually. For it being a team I had to like make on the spot because I got really frustrated and just started putting hits on there, and they actually just worked out really well. And now for the final team here, we have the X-Drake and the Nami team. Now, this team worked out just like I said it would. The only thing we don't get is the EX Super, the super type of X-Drake, because we don't have anyone to proc that. And also one thing I did for overlook was that whole slot multiplier thing I mentioned in the last team. Because there's no one on this team to give you other slots here. Probably a support out there I can probably use to do that. But if I had to replace somebody on here, it would probably be the Heracles. He's not really that needed. He just gives me an orb boost. That's all he's doing. So we could probably replace it with some orb booster that is going to give you some good slots. Probably doesn't have to be strength, but it would be somebody, you know. We have the Whitebeard, like I said, burn, chain boundary. The Queen, damage reduction, locking slots, all that good stuff. We have the Nami giving us the resilience removal, the damage threshold removal with her super class, alongside the Otoko that's attached to the Inuneko unit to remove an extra turn of thresholds just in case we get to that level 31 spot and get 6 turns. We have the attack boost of the X-Drake, the conditional boost, the chain boost, the base attack boost of the Nami, and this team just does well. I mean, that's really it. And like I said, you probably have to replace the Heracles for someone else. But for right now, it does its job. So that's really it for today's video. I'm going to try to get out the Super Boss videos, the Super Boss video at the very least, so that you guys can see what that's going to be all about and everything. So, with that all being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, It really does help the channel out, and I will see you guys in the next video.